Hello, everyone, and welcome to Midgard RPG. My name is Hikaru, and we are here with Legend of Hyrule: Chain of Awakening, and I am great at intros. Before we begin, I'd like to say thank you to our sponsors, Roll20.net. Roll20 is a great virtual tabletop simulator that we actually use for every single game because it's so convenient. It's got a lot of features that work not just for D&D, but pretty much any tabletop RPG you want to play. It's got like virtual dice rollers, and if you subscribe, you get features like dynamic lighting that can enhance dungeon crawls and APIs that can make your life so much simpler. Um, so yeah, thanks Roll20 for the spotlight. And today we're here with these players.
Hello, I'm Garnbreak1, and I play Dargo. I am a Goron warrior slash fighter. Uh, my class is weird, and when I'm in character, I talk like this. My accent shifts rapidly depending on which session we're in. Bye.
Hey, I'm Pi. I'm playing Mavar, the drama-loving deep sea Zora. He is a Poseidon, and while he wants to go to the ocean, maybe we could find a different way there. That would be great.
Hi, I'm Zayo. I am playing Tika, a Rito sharpshooter slash fighter. And she really doesn't want to go this way either, but it's the quickest route. And listen, there's not much of a choice. At least she warned you about the fact we're kind of going into very, very dangerous territory. And let's just try and be sneaky the whole time. Show.
Hi, I'm Sho, and I'm playing Zed, who, when Tika mentions being sneaky, is just gonna look down at his fucking heavy armor, raise their eyebrows, and be like, yeah, okay. I'm playing a Hylian Hyrulean fighter, spell sword, I believe, yes.
Hey, I'm Talani, and I play Rava, a Gerudo skirmisher, and she's really not sure why y'all hate lightning so much. It's great, guys. It's so
No,
good.
no.
No.
Wear heavy armor, and you'll understand why I hate lightning.
Be a bird or a fish.
Get good, guys.
God.
Kari, you're muted.
Thanks. All right, I need to lower Talani's volume on my end a bit because she's like 2 times as loud. Okay, there we go. Yeah. So, does anyone remember what happened last week session?
I can give a summary if you want.
Sure.
Hey, we survived the air temple. We went back to the village. We got yummy food. Got resupplied, and then it was okay. We're gonna leave Rito Village and go to the coastal Zora city because we have someone we're gonna meet. Blah blah blah. Oh, by the way, the territory we're gonna have to go into is kind of sort of controlled by a Lionel who is terrifying as fuck and is known as the Lightning General. But yeah, we're gonna have fun, right? Let's not get seen. And oh yeah, we also got attacked by they were zombies. They were basically zombies. Because we did not leave a nightlight out. That was a mistake.
Turns out you need a nightlight at night to keep the zombies away.
We have a nightlight.
Not a good bright enough one.
Yup.
You take that back. My sister is bright.
Also, undead nightlight might not be the best idea.
Yeah, I don't think an undead nightlight is gonna keep zombies away.
I will consider that.
Okay. If anything, an undead nightlight might attract zombies.
Yeah, that would be bad.
That's too
But
bad.
hey, you guys survived. manage to take down all the zombies and probably make the place a bit more secure for whatever Rito sleeps here next. The next day dawns kind of dreary, but at least you know you're out of the mountains. There is no snow on the ground anymore. It's just overcast and
Hallelujah.
kind of cold. But some of you may find it more cold than others. Um, but you're at the foothills and pretty much like half a day away from the main road that used to head towards Rito Village.
I'm gonna suggest we avoid main roads. Just a suggestion, because those might be really easy to spot people from. Also, you kind of don't want to go towards the Rito Village ruins.
Where
Okay.
precisely were we meeting people who were taking us?
If I remember correctly, like around here.
Oh, so if we're very, very careful, we could totally just skirt around the Rito Village ruins.
I mean, yes, we don't actually have to go to Rito Village. It's just
Thank God.
this whole
Up front.
entire territory is at risk.
Mm-hmm.
But we have a lot of traveling to do. We have a few days of traveling to do. But
Lovely.
yeah, if I remember correctly, it was what were those two hexes? It was basically on the coast near that river, from what we were told.
Yeah, basically at the edge of the where the river meets the ocean.
Mm-hmm.
You are in the foothills south of this big mountain here, so you still have to make your way towards the east anyways. And yeah, you're just not sure. You're just not entirely sure how wide the area that's
Yeah, no.
bad is.
I mean, to be fair, like probably 3/4 of this area is bad.
Yeah. Yeah. Unfortunately, anything going in this direction is probably going to be bad.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we need to go that way, so let's just get moving. Maybe avoid main roads, and I'm sure everything will be fine, right? Right.
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 Listen, I can hope.
Thank you, Pi.
Mhm.
All
Oh,
right.
that was
Well,
to GM. Sorry.
yeah.
I used Po Vanish. It's like, yeah, everything will be fine. Poof.
Not fair. Teach me how to do that.
Well, all right. So I'm assuming you're all heading. Okay, so you're avoiding the roads and heading east.
Basically, yeah, northeastish kind of thing. Like we kind of still have to go this way.
Mm-hmm. All right. So since you're not keeping to the roads, who's leading the way?
Probably the person who has the most experience in this
Hi.
area.
Okay. So give me a survival check.
Does anyone want to help me while we're traveling?
Certainly.
Okay.
Doing what? Trying to find
Yeah, I mean, Rob would
the
help.
route, or
I mean, I'm just asking for aid because survival.
To try to keep on track and not like get lost.
Or, wander into the ruins themselves.
We're a few days away from there, luckily.
Mm,
Well, maybe two.
I was gonna say
depends
I
how
can roll
lost
too
we
if
get.
you want.
Yeah, same. Ooh, never mind.
All right.
I
So
am in fact trained in survival. I just Tika's nervous and paranoid.
I mean, to be fair, with what Tika used to do, she has to be trained in survival. All right. So 21. You manage to keep everyone on track and kind of find the easiest way forward so that despite the fact that you're not on the road, you are still going in the direction you want and not losing time with like going under in the underbrush and everything. It's a lot simpler for you normally because you just fly over everything, but this time you have to actually find ways to keep everyone moving.
I'm just gonna say, there is no fucking way Tika would fly over this area.
Uh-oh.
Well, yes, that's absolutely true. But usually when you get around you do fly.
Mhm.
So
Oh, boy.
you move for the day, and for the most part, besides spotting some game, mm, you have an uneventful day for which everyone is grateful.
And the people rejoice.
Yeah.
Yay.
And it looks like we still have 2 days north, basically, to travel. Maybe
Mhm.
a day and a half.
Something like that, yeah. That night, who's are you guys setting up watches? Or are you guys
Yes.
Absolutely.
gonna make a fire?
Fire. We're probably gonna have to make one.
I don't travel in this area, so I don't know how far, those zombie things show up. So
Have we seen signs of like a huge predator around here? Like, you said there was game. Is it getting thinner? You know, that kind of stuff.
Give me either a survival or a nature check.
I could do survival. I do not have advantage. 20.
Not like you needed it.
Okay. Considering you're pretty close still to the Rito village, there's not sign of like much big game. You recall that the Rito had mentioned that it was getting harder to find good hunting grounds close to the village,
Mm-hmm.
but there's no signs of like a big predator or like game being pressed because of the presence of like Ganondorf's forces.
Okay. So basically, giant Lionel isn't hunting around here because there are still like things that are wandering around.
Yeah. There's quite a lot of small game, which means they're not spooked by large predator.
Okay.
The lack of slightly bigger game is probably due to the slight overhunting by the Rito.
Okay.
It's been 10 years.
Then I'll tell the group, that there's some game, there's nothing giant hunting here. So if we do want to make a fire, then we probably won't be attacking anything huge.
Okay.
I'd be fine with a fire then.
And it would definitely help those of us
With
that
the
don't.
nah.
Well, and those of us that don't have
Dark vision.
yes, that.
I mean, that's basically why you always do the last watch.
It's true.
Mm-hmm.
And you're always up early doing exercises anyway, so you might as well.
Mm-hmm.
So if we have a fire, what watches do you people want to take?
I can still
Last.
take the first watch.
I'll still take the last.
I can either do first or middle because I still do have dark vision.
I could do the first one. I mean, I don't have dark vision, but
But there'll be a fire.
Yeah.
Okay, I can do the middle one then.
I can sleep?
Yes, you can sleep.
Sleepy fish gets to sleep.
So Dargo first, Tika second, Zed third.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right then. So you all settle down for the night. You still have some food left over from, well, you have quite a bit of food left over from what the Rito village sent you with. So you all settle in for the night. First watch goes by uneventfully. If anything, first and second watches are relaxing. I mean, it's been a while since you've just, been out in the wilderness. Nothing's happening. You can hear the bugs at night. Nothing's disturbing anything around you. It's a perfectly normal night.
Until the Fire Nation attacks.
Until the Fire Nation.
Bravo. Wait,
Dargo,
no, that's
during
Dargo.
your session, during your watch, the cloud starts to lift, and you actually see a bit of the moon. It's creepily smiling face down at you.
How comforting and familiar.
Everyone loves Hyrule's moon.
I mean, Hyrule's moon is normal. Termina's is the creepy one.
Oh yeah, that's right. Oh well.
Nice try, card.
I mean, I'm sure you can see a face in it at night.
If you try hard enough, yeah. Either that or maybe a bunny or, I don't know what Dargo sees besides maybe a very tasty looking rock in the sky that he can never taste.
I think that's what Dargo sees.
The tastiest forbidden rock. But you have a tranquil watch and finally wake up Zed and go pass out like a rock.
Tika's the middle watch, not
Yep,
Zed.
Tika's in the middle. I'm last.
Oh, my mistake. Well, that still happened during Dargo's watch, so Tika gets to stargaze, I guess. Because now there's no cloud cover. And then Tika wakes Citronum.
Alrighty.
First half of your watch passes by quite uneventfully, just like everyone else's. And you're just, wondering if you could start getting your exercises in now, but it's still dark. But, you've been sitting here for like 2 hours and it's boring. So maybe you get up and start going for a little walk around the camp. Give me a perception check.
Oh god. $19.
Okay. As you're walking around the camp and making sure everything's okay, you see a glimmer of light.
What?
It has a slightly reddish hue to it. And it blinks, zips out of your sight. You see it again, and then it just disappears behind some bushes.
Do I recognize that type of light? Like the behavior of it? 'Cause it makes me
Possibly.
It makes me almost think of a Poe.
Could be a Poe.
But it's red.
A red Poe.
Hmm.
It's a special soul. It's a collectible.
I mean, you've seen a Poe, so.
Yeah. That's true. So, Karu, do I in fact recognize what that light might be? Or is it too far away?
It's pretty far away. You can just see the light. Give me an insight check.
Okay. 17.
Okay. It's a bit small if it is a Poe light. And it's a bit too red, perhaps, unless it's a special kind of soul. But it also seems to be moving a lot faster and a bit erratically for a Poe.
Is it moving more like, say, a fairy?
Definitely more fairy-like than Poe-like.
Alright, I'm gonna keep watching for it. Kind of drift closer to the fire so I can bank it if we need to.
Okay. You see the fairy-like light kind of zip out of the cover of a bush and kind of go to the next bush. And it seems to be making its way as stealthily as it can around your camp.
Around? Alright. I would like to try and subtly move closer to the next spot it looks like it's gonna go.
Okay, give me a stealth check.
Pew. Clunk. Clunk.
Oh my god.
Listen. Oh shit,
Amazing.
actually, that's not right.
Amazing.
Hold on. That's not right.
For those listening, it's a 2.
Yeah, it's still a 2 because I had disadvantage. Heavy armor.
Well, could have only been one worse.
I know, I was waiting for it to be one worse.
You start moving towards it, and in your you're trying to keep track of this fairy light and aren't really paying attention to what you're stepping on.
Oh no, who am I stepping on?
You don't step on someone, but you do realize that, your traveling gear is still on the ground, and you trip on that and
Well,
fall face on the ground pretty noisily because you have armor.
mhm.
And with that, you see the fairy light just zip out from its cover and just book it to the south.
To the set. So, hmm. I'm gonna watch to see if I can kind of track which direction generally it goes.
Uh, Mavar, I think, has the highest passive perception.
Do I? It's 16.
Mine is also 16.
I'm also asleep.
How,
Okay.
how close am I? Well, I'm not that far.
Yeah, I'd say Mavar probably heard the crash. If it's 15, Tika probably would have heard it as well.
And by the crash, you mean the Zed.
The Zed crashing to the ground in full armor, yeah.
Mavar would probably wake up because he's used to taking the second watch. So it's like, oh, I have to do the thing. Can the light be seen, or is it just
You're just
Mr.
waking up.
Bumbles?
This thing is far away from the camp, like it was trying to avoid the camp because you have a light.
Mm-hmm.
And you're just waking up. So I'd say passively, you do not notice the light.
Okay. What's the matter?
What's going on? What? Is it danger?
I don't know. I saw something looked kind of like a fairy light, but not quite the right color.
A fairy?
Oh.
Yeah.
It looked like it was kind of going around the camp. I was trying to go and see if I could get a little closer without it noticing, and well,
Then you woke us.
yeah, fire or not, my eyesight is not necessarily the best all the time, everywhere.
Your eyesight or your feet?
I heard that.
Mm-hmm. I wasn't trying to
Glare.
hide it.
I wasn't talking to you. I was talking to the one who was snorting and trying to cover it up.
Tika just goes over to Zed and is like, where did you see it?
Why don't you just say hi, or else it's gonna run away? I'm going back to sleep. Bye.
Okay, enjoy sleeping.
Since, I can't talk with fairies, I don't know why I'd want to be up.
I can't say hi to fairies unless they can speak Hylian.
Mm-hmm.
And I saw it kind of circling around the camp from bush to bush. When I fell, it booked it south.
Tika's gonna go at least a few steps south and try looking around. She's doesn't want to leave the light very far, but the firelight very far. But she looks around and is like, and says in Deku, "Hello, is anyone there?"
Give me a perception check.
Oh man.
13.
You look out to the south, looking for tiny mote of light. And you gingerly ask if there's someone out there, but you don't see anything. You don't hear anything either.
Tika just turns to look at Zed and is like, "Are you sure you didn't see things?"
I said it booked itself. I never said I saw it stop booking itself.
Um, Yeah, Zed, you can also give me a perception check.
Okay.
I mean, I'm just saying, maybe you were kind of
18.
falling asleep and it was a trick of the light.
I was not.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Zed, it's kind of hard to tell because this thing was probably spooked by you and like
Loud
didn't
noises.
stop
Yep.
moving as you turned to your companions as they woke up.
Mm-hmm.
But maybe in the distance you see like a glint of like light before it like twinkles out.
About how far in which general direction?
I'd say probably something like 100 feet to the south.
I'm gonna look back at Tika and be like, maybe about 100 feet southwards. It's a ways away, and I can't guarantee that it's there. I saw a light twinkle, maybe.
Tika's
I mean,
gonna go a bit farther south because she's curious. Because if it is a fairy, she wants to say hello.
you know what? Can I? Probably gonna be a terrible idea, but I'd like to summon a spirit wolf, just in case.
Okay. What
So
are you
Tika
doing?
has backup.
Uh-huh.
Oh, you're sending the wolf with Tika?
Yes.
Okay, Tika, how fast are you going south, or how south are you going?
Um, she's not going super fast because if this thing did get spooked by Zed, she really doesn't want to spook it more by running loudly towards it.
Okay, so you're
Um,
stealthing south?
yes.
All right, give me a stealth check.
So is Wolf. BT dubs.
Okay,
16.
yeah, wolf needs a stealth check too.
11.
Okay.
I mean, maybe wolf noises are not uncommon at night.
Right, yeah, because anything hearing a wolf coming towards it is going to be like, oh, friend.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if it is actually a fairy, it might not consider that because I don't think that wolves could catch them or eat them. Not much of a meal.
As Tika is walking, she is still calling out in Deku, like, "Hello, is anyone there? Sorry, my friend spooked you. He's a klutz." No, they are not pie.
Okay, so you keep going south. You cannot find any glimmer of light, but you keep going south and you start like calling out in Deku. Give me a persuasion roll.
Oh god, this is gonna be shit. 8.
Excellent. You hear no response nor see any glimmer of light.
Well, that was useless.
Wolfie can give me a perception check.
Cool. Is at advantage?
How far can Wolf get away from you?
Actually, fairly far from what I remember. Let me
Okay.
look. It it doesn't have a range.
Oh, okay. So it just is.
It just is for an hour.
Mm-hmm.
But by the way, that's a 22 because advantage since he was sniffing and listening.
Okay. Amazing. Okay. Wolfie sees a soft glow coming from within a rather sizable bush.
Okay. Can I try stealthing again with Wolfie to see if he can sneak up on it?
Sure.
That's a 22.
Okay. You sneak up to the bush, and now as it gets closer, the wolf can see that like there's a tiny mote of pinkish red light inside the bush.
Okay. Can I have Wolfie stick snout in bush and just very gently nip?
What?
No, not to hurt.
Ugh.
Not to hurt. Just to catch.
You want to try
Hey.
catching the fairy of life in your mouth?
Maybe don't do that.
Or, I mean, it's either that or Borf at it.
I mean, can Tika see that the wolf is like basically pointing towards a bush?
It is stalking a bush, yes.
Doom, doom, doom.
Tika's gonna follow, and then when she's pretty close to the bush, she's just gonna sit down and look at the bush and is like, I'm not gonna hurt you.
You say this as you notice that the wolf is getting into pounce position.
Butt wiggle, tail wiggle.
She's gonna just put her hand. This is the wolf solid.
Yes.
She just puts a hand on the wolf. Is like, no, bad wolf. No, leave it alone. Also, hi, I'm Tika. Nice to meet you. I'm sorry that is klutz and kind of spooked you. You can come out. I'm not gonna hurt you.
There's silence for a moment. And then you hear a tiny voice come from within the bush go, so you're not Ganondorf minion?
No. Kind of insulted by that. Actually, I'm really insulted by that. Why would you think that?
Because that's all there is in this area.
Yeah, that's why we're trying to, get through this area as quickly as possible.
Is it safe then? I think your wolf is gonna eat me.
The wolf isn't going to eat you. The wolf is going to behave, or I'm going to flick its nose.
Yelp.
Exactly.
Deliberately sit.
We're just gonna pretend this wolf knows Deku. It makes sense. I mean, it's a fairy
It's a
wolf.
spirit.
Yeah, it's a spirit wolf. I'm sure spirit wolves. Sorry, cat. I didn't mean to spook you.
Gee, Karu. Be more careful with your traveler's pack.
He was asleep on my arm, and I went to clean my screen, and the sound of me like rubbing my finger against the screen spooked him so much.
Oh, poor
He nearly
kitty.
fell off the desk. Okay, well, now that the cat is gone, you gingerly see this fairy like go out, and you notice that it's like on the ground, and then it just like hops towards you.
You see Wolf's ears perk up. Tail start to slowly wag.
Tika just smiles and is like, what's your name?
Fuck.
That doesn't seem very fairy-like.
Like, Karu, come on. You knew. You fucking knew if Tika met a fairy, she was going to ask its name.
I hate this. Why? Why must you do this to me?
Because you showed me an NPC and Tika's being polite.
Yeah, that's fair. Kiki.
So we have Kathy and Kiki?
Fair. I forgot that one. Yeah, yes. Kiki, not Kitty.
I think when Mavar hears this name, Mavar's still going to say Kitty.
So,
Okay.
fun fact, my cat when I was 3 was named Kitty. I could only match Kiki.
That's
That's
adorable.
adorable.
So, it's a kitty.
Amazing.
Nice to meet you, Kiki. Again, sorry about that.
I thought it was a moblin camp.
No, it is just our camp for the night because we kind of needed to sleep.
Oh. And as she gets closer, you notice that this fairy seems to be injured.
What happened? Tika's just going to lower herself a bit more to try and look at the fairy. What happened? Are you okay?
No, I'm hurt.
What happened?
Moblins,
Oh,
are you a powerful warrior?
I am a warrior, yes. I think I might be powerful. I think so, yeah.
Can you help me?
What's wrong?
You see her like struggle a bit and then hop up onto your shoulder. You have to save the great fairy.
Wait, what? There's a great fairy around here?
Yeah. Further north. But the moblins captured her. And they've been taking all of us and sealing us in jars.
Well, that's rude.
I managed to escape, but my sisters weren't so lucky.
Hmm. Well, how about we go back to my camp? Zed can heal. Zed might be able to help you a bit. But all of us travel together, so we would have to decide. But I think everyone would be interested in saving a great fairy. But
Okay.
I have to ask: was there a Lionel around where the great fairy is?
He's the one that prisoned her.
Oh, the Lightning General or a different Lionel?
They do call. I think they call him that, but there's more than one.
Mm, okay. We're gonna go talk to my friends, and Zed can take a look and see if he can help with some healing.
Okay.
Tika just carefully stands, making sure the fairy is secure where she's sitting before she moves and
Mm-hmm.
heads back towards camp.
Okay. So Zed, like 10 minutes later, you see. How long does the wolf last?
An hour.
Okay. You see Tika returning with the wolf.
Zed! Also, sure, you're muted.
Yeah, I actually could speak with the wolf telepathically, so I was following along
Okay.
with the conversation.
Zed!
What?
This is Kiki. Do you think maybe you could heal her? Please?
I'm just going to very carefully hold out my hands.
She flies over.
Okay. So how injured does she look? Like, say, 5 points injured, or a bit more than that?
It's kind of hard to tell because it's a fairy. You're not really sure how
Yeah.
much life energy these things have.
Okay, I'm gonna start just with 5 points and
Okay.
see how it goes.
Um, yeah, I'd say that makes her look quite recovered. Maybe not entirely, but close enough to full.
Cool.
Wow,
Yeah,
you actually can heal, like the fairies.
well, not quite like the fairies, but Yeah. Oh wait, I can't hear. I can't understand.
Oh, by the way,
Hmm.
I'm the only one who can speak Deku in this group, so can you speak any other language or no?
Mm,
I can
no.
translate if need be. Okay, I can translate. She's really surprised that you can heal. Like the fairies.
I know one word.
What's the word?
Hey!
Wait. Here, let me teach you another one. Damn it. Listen.
Oh god, I have to go to the bathroom.
That's your own darn fault.
Okay, it wasn't that funny.
Well, apparently it was.
This pause.
Also, there, Garm.
This pause brought to you by memes. Did Teagle in Majora's Mask have different lines? I don't remember.
Pardon?
Did the fairy in Majora's Mask have different lines? I don't remember.
I believe that Tattle had the same, because the thing is, most of the assets in Majora's Mask were reused from Ocarina of Time.
Right, that was Tattle. Teagle is the echidna girl from Sonic Adventure.
Yeah, Tattle and her brother Tail.
Ugh. Good times. Majora's Mask is a hell of a game.
It's fantastic.
It is, and despite that, everybody who says that it's leagues and leagues better than Ocarina of Time is wrong. But that's only because Ocarina of Time is really good.
Both of them are good for their own reasons. I would love to see a Majora's Mask game that, wasn't on a complete and utter time crunch and having to reuse all the assets from the original game.
I don't know, man. I feel like the reused assets kind of add to the surreal feel of it.
Oh, yes, absolutely. It's just, imagine Majora's Mask if they weren't on that really, really tight time crunch that was forced on them.
Yeah, I would love to see another crack at Ura Zelda with like more time and resources.
Mm-hmm.
Because like there was a lot. I'd love to see the original or like the translated design documents or something.
Mm-hmm.
Because they had, as far as I recall, they were said to have pretty ambitious plans for it, but I don't think any of that's really public knowledge. Which is too bad. But like,
Mm-hmm.
for what it is, Majora's Mask is fucking amazing.
Oh, yeah.
I deeply enjoy that a lot of it is kind of a product of the way it ended up being developed, like the reused assets.
Except the Goron dungeon. Fuck that shit.
I don't remember that one very well.
The one where you had to use save states a lot because you kept falling off the bridges you were rolling across and falling all the way to the bottom of the whole entire place.
Oh yeah, for those of you playing
Yeah.
along at home, yes, I'm bad at video games. I played Smite for many hours and still suck.
Let's be real here, 95% of the people who play Smite a lot suck.
Yeah.
It's like that with most games.
I played PUBG for 3 hours today and got 1 kill, and that was fucking punching a guy.
Was it your teammate?
No, thankfully. I did not kill a teammate.
Did you throw grenades at your teammates?
Not today. I didn't friendly fire a single person today.
Were you playing with any friends?
Yeah. Playing with Nomad Magic.
So you weren't driving, I see.
I was not driving, no.
Oh my god.
Okay, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Also,
Sorry about
Talani,
that.
you've been muted in case you've been trying to talk.
Is Talani still with us?
I hope so. Talani, you still there?
Yes, hello.
Okay.
Okay. Just checking
Phew.
in.
Yeah, that would have been bad.
Whew. Okay, so where were we? Oh yes, listen. You monster.
I mean, Tika's willing to teach her some other words like yes and no.
Yeah.
So Zed, thank you for healing her. She needs help. But I
Oh.
think I should explain to the whole entire group at once.
Mm-hmm.
But Yeah.
I'm just gonna look at Tika and squint.
Listen, if I tell you everything she told me at once, you might yell and wake everyone up. So I
Garu,
think it's better to, tell everyone at once.
so that way we can coordinate our yelling. Got you.
Yeah.
Yeah, 'cause I can already tell that I'm not going to like this. And hey, Wolfie, put your nose on the back of Mavar's neck.
Poor Mavar.
Well, maybe if Mavar gets the screaming out of the way now. Actually, no. Zed would stop Wolfie before he could actually. Wake up. Wake up.
It's not light out. The whole point of not having a watch is to sleep.
Hey.
Sleep.
Tika, can you have Kiki come over this way? Mavar says it's not light out, so clearly the light needs to come to Mavar.
Well, considering you've healed her and she's now able to like flitter around a bit better, she just like flies over and kind of glances at Tika. You need to wake them?
Mhm.
She goes,
Oh.
"Hey! Hey, listen!"
One moment.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh my god.
Is Zed in range?
Yes.
I would like to smack Zed.
You see
Because
that
this is probably his fault since he tried this earlier.
you see Dargo
Oh.
slowly sit up, stretch, yawn.
No. Hey Pi, are you actually gonna try and smack Zed?
More like just take stick, wave in direction Zed was in earlier.
Okay. Because I was gonna say you might wind up hurting your hand if you try.
So just like,
Hi, Darko. This is Kiki, and Tika just points to the fairy.
Kitty?
Kiki, this is Mavar, and that's
Kitty.
Dargo. And one moment, I'm just gonna go wake up Rava. Tika just goes over to Rava and gently shakes Rava.
How come you get gently shooken?
Because I'm the one doing the waking, not Zed here.
I knew this was your fault.
Oh, it's
Sorry,
going...
Rava. I know it's a little bit early, but we have a new friend who needs help.
You liar, it's a lot a bit early.
I mean, the sun's starting to rise.
There's like a faint blue glow on the horizon.
Don't make me thwack you too.
It's
sorry,
about
who
the
did
time
you
that Tika
thwack?
usually wakes up.
Yeah. You got to remember, Tika. This is literally the time Tika gets up. Tika can't sleep when the sun's up, unless she covers her head with something. Hey guys. How do
She
you
must
feel?
wake up to scream.
How do you feel about maybe going to rescue a great fairy?
I'm just gonna squint harder. Can I roll an insight to see how little I like what she's saying, or how little, how not easy I think this is going to be?
It's a great fairy. Of course, it's not going to be easy.
Oh yes.
Yeah, I think you know it's not going to be easy.
Well, not just that. What's the catch?
Well, you know the territory we're in, Zed, and what lives here. What do you think captures a great fairy?
An even bigger fairy.
No,
A great meanie.
Yeah, that one. Hey, Lionel.
I'm presuming not just a Lionel,
Well,
considering how
So,
difficult this is to drag it out of you.
the general that you didn't want to face, you now want to face.
I don't want to face. We just have to be really, really sneaky and save the Great Fairy. Uh, and avoid the Lightning General and the other Lionels.
I'm sorry, what?
Listen, I'm just telling you what Kiki told me.
I would like to bonk her on the head.
I would like to assist this.
But the fairies need help. The Great
Yes.
Fairy's been captured, and they're capturing all the other fairies around here. That's why Kiki was hurt. She got away.
Bonk.
Ow!
So,
Stop doing that.
whereabouts are they, for one?
North.
Yeah.
Kiki, how far north?
Kitty.
I've been traveling for about a day now, but I've had to take it very, very slow.
Mm-hmm. So it took Kiki about a day, so maybe half a day for us.
Mm.
I would like to let you know, Garm, that fairies have a fly speed of 60.
Sustained?
No.
I think fairies might actually be Japanese giant hornets.
A fairy and Tika can fly at the same speed.
Horrifying.
I think.
But this was an injured fairy, so.
Yeah.
So at least half or less.
Mm-hmm. And yeah, that's not sustained.
Guys, I think I've been screwing up my AC.
What?
Is it supposed to be higher or lower?
I think it's supposed to be lower.
Oh.
Because scale armor is 12 plus dex.
Right?
But I also have studded armor listed. First of all, scale armor doesn't work if you're wearing armor. But studded leather armor is 12.
It should be 12 plus dex.
Okay, well that's the exact same.
Mm.
And either way, my dex is plus 3.
So you'd be 15.
Yeah. My sheet says 16.
Oh. Do you...
And I remember having this conversation where Karo said, no, I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be 16. And I went, okay.
Well then, DM knows best, so it's 16.
Ah! DM's messing with my sheet.
DM, stop messing with her sheet.
No, she needs to look at shit. She needs to look at shit.
Yeah, I just wanted to see what your calculation was on the back. Yeah, you have it set as 13 plus dex.
That weird.
I mean, I can just set it to 15. But as we talk about going over to fight, I wanted to see what would happen if I stopped using natural armor.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, maybe I just thought studded was 13 because I thought leather was 12.
Hi, did you say you got a scale, ma'am?
No,
That's
the trait
natural.
is called scale armor.
Oh, I see. All right.
Yeah, that's just fish scales.
And it's fish. I don't know if you've seen,
Yeah.
but like, I don't think there's anything that gives me plus to AC.
No.
Anyway,
Well, we'll double check later, but yeah, I guess 15 is the correct thing. Huh. Yeah. Where were we? Fairy. Kiki flies over back to Tika since she's the one that can understand Deku. And goes, when I left, I didn't see any Lionels. I don't think they stick around.
Tika's just translating this as everything's explained. She's like, see, if we go now, no Lionels, and we can rescue the fairies, and then we can get the heck out before they show up again. But I think it's a really, really bad thing for Ganon's forces to, control a great fairy.
How many Lionels are there?
Would Robin know what the Great Fairy does or represents?
Yeah, is that like a common knowledge thing or not?
Yes, I would say it's a common knowledge that there are myths about there being great fairies. Generally, a normal Hyrulean person never sees a fairy in their life, let alone a great fairy. But great fairies are said to be almost divine like beings with great magical powers and there's even rumors that say that if you were to find a great fairy, um, they can even grant you wishes, though you're not sure if that part is true.
Okay. Robert asks, what can Ganon do with a fairy, with a great fairy?
Kiki, do you know anything more than we would? Because, I mean,
Well, we're born from the great fairies, and they're capturing us as we're born.
oh,
That's not ideal.
that would be really, really bad.
Robert puts her head in her hands. All right.
Then they take all the bottles and then just take them away. We don't know where they're going with them.
I mean, some of them are probably sold, and others are probably used for. Let's be honest, all of them are probably being used for very bad things.
Mm-hmm. Hey. Oh.
We should help.
Mm-hmm. But we've got to make sure to not get in over our heads at the same time.
We just have to be stealthy and quick before the Lionels get back.
Presuming, of course, that we get there before they're there.
We have to try.
Mm-hmm. Once again, I would like to just point out that I am not the stealthiest of people.
Hmm.
We're going to have contingencies. Preferably ones that don't involve fighting Lionels.
How are they captured? You said they're in bottles, right?
Yeah. The
I
in the
mean, I'm
fountain.
going to assume that there's some translating going on here.
Yeah, no,
Oh,
that's fine.
yes.
Where did they? How do they keep bottles? Is it like in a tent, in a box?
They set up a camp outside where the fountain is.
But I
And
mean,
then
like, do they just have a pile of bottles or what?
I saw a bunch of boxes.
Hmm. How are the boxes like closed, or could one of us lift the lid off easy? And I mime lifting the lid off of a box in case they're not sure how boxes work.
uh I guess.
I'd like to describe nails and ask if there are any of those.
Hmm. She is not sure, mainly because she was not able to see. Like she was
Okay.
concentrated on trying to escape rather than let me investigate how things are around here.
Yeah, that was worth a shot.
Yeah. She saw boxes, she saw a lot of um bokoblins like moving around the camp and well chasing her.
How are they controlling the Great Fairy? I mean, how do we save her? Is she stuck there? Is there a way that we can break their control and she can just disappear?
She's in a cage, and I think the cage is making it so she can't use her magic.
What
Oh, so
kind
if we
of
get her,
cage?
It's a iron cage.
Hmm.
So if we get her out of the cage, that's really the big thing we have to do is just get her out of the cage. Then she can use her magic and disappear.
Or whatever.
Yeah.
I think so, yeah. I mean, she's powerful, but she can't do anything in the cage.
Show no.
I mean, that might be how they're making it so she can't use her magic, honestly.
Yes, but no.
I didn't. Oh. That's not what I meant. But whatever.
So we just have to get there and get her out of the cage. And if we find any fairies in bottles, we gotta let them out too. But the big thing is if we free the great fairy and get the heck out.
You cut out for like the last third of that.
Free the great fairy and get the heck out.
Oh. You didn't. Never mind.
What do you guys think?
Well, I don't think we can leave her, and if we're gonna do it, then we should go now, I guess.
Yeah, that is true.
We should probably help.
Mm-hmm.
Kiki, can you lead the way?
Oh, God. Yes. Yes. Yes, I can lead the way.
You okay over there, Karu?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Did you forget
Cat.
that you... Oh. Never
Cat
mind.
was laying on my keyboard, and I was like, why is this not working?
Uh, Lol.
That would
Just
make
trying to press the
sense.
keys, but there's an entire fucking cat there.
Well, I was trying to select a bunch of tokens, and for some reason it wasn't working. Turns out Cat was, I think he was laying on the shift key.
What a
Okay,
good
Cat,
Ah,
could you...
so he made them sticky.
Yes.
Rude.
All right. So, you're having Kiki guide you to where she said
Yep.
the fairy was.
And trying to be as stealthy as possible as we go. Trying being the key word.
All
And
right.
Rava, careful with the cage and the zzz.
Yeah.
I mean, I know you are. Just don't give them any ideas.
That's a good point.
That'd be scary.
Also, I'd like to go invisible.
I'd like to have Wolf scent the ground and see how strong kitty smells are. Because, that might tell us if Lionels are there. Anywhere
Okay.
around.
So, hold on. What was that?
I would like to have Wolfie keep their nose to the ground and
Oh, okay. But
let
the
me
wolf
know.
lasts 1 hour?
It does. But, I mean, let me know if the scent of Lionel or feline gets stronger.
Mm-hmm. Okay. All right. So you're all moving. It's a bit a ways away. So are you moving the whole time stealthily, or are you gonna wait till you're like closer, according to Kiki, to start stealthing and slow down the pace?
I think that one.
Mm-hmm.
Because the thing is, we want to try and get there before, it's noon and everyone's going to be the most
Yeah.
active.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we're only stealthing part of the way.
Yep.
Okay. All right. So you start moving towards the north, and as you're going through, you notice that this area is pretty flat. Like you've left the mountain area, and you have visibility for quite a while, which means that about, I'd say, 2 hours of trekking north, you finally see something on the horizon that catches your eye. It looks like a large stone, like a slab rising up in the air that seems to tower over this sector. And the more you keep going, the more you realize you're making a beeline for that.
Hey, Kiki, what's that big rock?
That's where the fairy fountain is.
Oh.
Well, under it. It is not out in the open.
Okay. So, Karu, does Wolfie smell kitty? Big kitties?
Oh, are Lionels actually cats?
Big kitties with horsey bits?
Okay.
They're cat centaurs.
They're
Cat
catars.
Mm-hmm. I'd never really considered that.
Karu, it's easy. They're a half lion, half guy, half lion.
Is that why they're
That's
called Lionels? Where'd they get the horns?
oh.
From the guy part.
Then they have a very, very, very small bit of oxygen.
Aesthetic.
Maybe they're just like oxen tars.
No, Karu. No.
No? Okay.
Alright, we got this. Half oxen, half lion, half dude, half lion. Done.
That's
Yeah, they're definitely called lionels because they're mostly oxen. Yep, cracked it.
so
Insert Illuminati noise here.
There were 2 lion halves in there and only 1 oxen half.
To be fair, it's spelled like Lionel with Lynel. But yes. Those of you who want to check out their surroundings, can you give me a perception check?
well, here's Wolfie's. With advantage because he's using his nose. So 19. Let me check me. Nope.
If you're 2 half lions, then doesn't that make you a full lion, Grim?
And half dude. Don't forget that part.
That
Yes, show.
Yeah, the more typical ones are red or orange, but you've also got some like silver and gold.
Right, tieflings.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, am I supposed to be rolling perception?
Unless you know your character's not looking around, then you're fine.
I love looking around. I love rolling perception. 17.
Whoa.
Okay, so
17.
Most of you are paying attention. As you approach, you notice first the flags that seem to be on the ground around this like monolith. Then you notice that the reason you can see the flags is because the monolith is not just a high point in this area; it is also on top of a mound, like a small hill. And I'd say Dargo and Teak are the first to notice that around the base of this mound, there's a lot of wood and creatures like moving to and fro. And that's what seems to be the like camp.
Does it look like the wood's holding up the slab?
No. It looks like they've built a like a camp up against the edge, like the sides of the mound.
Okay. And this is like, how tall is the slab again? Sorry?
The slab itself seems to be something like probably 15 feet tall. And the hill itself is, you're guessing, probably something like 20 feet at its highest point.
Okay.
which is why you can see it from such a distance.
Well, what kind of rock is the slab made out of?
Mm,
There's only one type of rock, and that's edible.
that's true.
Is that how you feel about meat, Delani? Or vegetables?
But flavors.
I mean, for a lot of my life, there's only one kind of food, and it's ramen noodle. But
Ugh.
I'm honestly not sure what kind of rock would be out here.
right, is it well?
I'm
Alright,
not an
well,
expert on rocks. Dargo is. He would
geez,
probably know.
was it like sedimentary? Is it igneous?
Did it come from a volcano, or did it come from like the sea? What was it, squished together?
Considering you're this far away from the mountains, it's probably not ignean.
Okay. Is it like a single monolithic piece, or has it been put together from multiple rocks?
It is a single monolithic piece.
Interesting.
And it does seem to have like flat surfaces.
Man, I want to worship that. Um, does it look like it was moved here, or
Definitely not placed there. Like it definitely was at the very least like propped up. Like maybe this was a flat rock that was on the ground and was propped on its side so that it towers into the sky.
all right? I hope it turns out to be like a dragon's tooth or something. Um, okay, well that covers all of my geology questions.
So we can see creatures in the distance around it, right?
Correct.
I think at this point, if we can spot them, they can spot us. We might want to try and stealth.
Okay.
Lady, I've been stealthing.
Yes, but you can turn invisible, which, by the way, isn't fair.
And float. So no
Yeah.
tracks.
I mean, right now I'm just walking.
I could totally see when Pika says for us to stealth, you just like whoop, 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 and float.
So, Kiki, where exactly is the Great Fairy? Like, how do we get to her from here?
There's an entrance to a cave underneath it, and it's usually secret. But they've basically built stuff around it.
So we have to go through their camp to get to the entrance.
Yep.
Okay. Do you remember how many were there?
Lots?
Okay. How about we stealth? Hey, Mavar, you can be invisible and float as long as you want, right?
You turn to your left, and the disembodied voice from your right says, "Why?"
You could go scout ahead, and no one could notice you.
I don't want to die alone.
They won't be able to see you. How would you die?
Hubris.
I don't know what that word means.
Your friend's trying to get you killed?
I'm not trying to get you killed. I'm deliberately suggesting you so no one gets killed, including you.
Except for me.
Including you.
Yeah, you've been traveling for 2 hours. Sho, did you recast your spell?
Then no. Because you didn't.
Yeah,
Right.
while Wolfie was up, it seemed like he could sense smells, but they were old. Like there's
Yeah, so
definitely
far
been
away.
big creatures, but not recently.
Okay.
Please, Mavar?
I'm not gonna be happy about it.
That is fair. And if things go bad, you just float away back to us.
Unhappy fish noises.
Sorry, Mavar. Thank you, though.
You hear no response.
Yeah, I'm kind of assuming Mavar is moving away because the sad blurble blurble noises have disappeared.
Yep.
And the rest of us, I'm hoping, are just gonna try and stay low and not get noticed.
By the way, Karu, I do still have Patron's form active.
Oh no.
Oh my god.
Wait, you can just keep that up forever?
Let's see here. This transformation lasts until you fall unconscious or use an action to end it.
Okay, I'm gonna say that falling asleep means you fall unconscious.
Yeah, but we've been walking for 2 hours.
So you just like reapply your makeup every day, basically?
It's not even makeup, it's just like
It's magic makeup.
Magic makeup. Uh-huh. So what aspects, like how does Mavar look in terms of that?
very skeletal. Like, in terms of looks, you can basically see every single bone in terms of like skin clinging to it.
Mm-hmm.
Eyes are more glowy when they're visible. And whatever the fuck color the zombies were last night is what we're gonna go with.
Okay.
So
I think
greenish
they were
blue?
bright pink.
Okay, never mind that. Greenish blue, since that's what the color Mavar thinks that they should have been.
Okay. Yeah. Hold on, you guys are on the world map. Um
Right.
yeah, bright pink.
Yeah, we're gonna desaturate the color of the tongue and just go with that then.
Okay.
Because clearly somebody flipped them around.
I mean, Skyward Sword all around had some pretty weird color choices.
Uh-huh.
I see that.
Yeah, because the other thing you guys fought, I think, were these guys, and they're just skeletons.
With really bad dental hygiene? No, that's not true. Because the ones that are there are looking great.
Mm-hmm.
It's a skeleton of a hockey player.
Yeah, but the front teeth are still there.
I appreciate you, Zio.
So anyway,
Yeah, I love that the cursed goblins are just hot pink.
Hey, if we're talking about this art, can we talk about the world's smallest cap?
Yeah.
Look at his helmet.
hmm,
It looks like a Milstead yarmulke or something.
just one single little spike.
Uh-huh.
That's the only part of his head worth protecting, apparently.
Either that, or that's not actually a hat. It's just part of his head, and he's decided to put spiky trim around it.
Oh no. Or it's a skeleton of Donkey Kong. He has a little head bulge right there, too.
Anyway.
I need to open this again to see what you're talking. Oh yeah.
Anyways,
Yeah, maybe he had like a spike on the top of his head, and he just put like a little band of spikes around it. Okay, so Mavar, you sneak up on the camp.
It's true. I hope.
Give me a perception, not a perception check, stealth check with advantage.
I swear to God. You fail me now, I will figure out how to chuck pixels out the door. 22.
Okay, you feel pretty certain you are being as stealthy as a stealthy Mavar can be.
Stealth, stealth, stealth. Am I coming from the south?
You are in fact coming from the south. So
Alright,
you
just
approach
slap
the
myself.
you approach from the south. You notice that there's another like 3 relatively tall rocks. The one to the very south is probably something like 10 feet. The other one is actually about 15 feet tall as well, but it's on the ground level, so it's not as imposing as the big monolith. And
Monolith.
the hill does have a bit of rock to the southern side that you're approaching, And they've constructed a bunch of lean-tos, little like walls and stairs, crude-looking stairs, up to a platform on top of the rock of the hill itself.
Okay.
And they have various lookouts up at the top, looking in different directions. And the rest of the bokoblins are just either like patrolling around or working on like stacking boxes. You see some carrying empty bottles here and there.
Okay. How tall is it from like the level I am to say the top here?
To the area where the lookouts are is about 15 feet.
All right, hang on. 15. And do I see where the entrance probably is? Like either the biggest structure or where you can enter?
Give me a perception check.
I'm looking really hard for Lionel's. I got a
Uh-huh.
7.
Yeah. Well, luckily for you, you don't see any Lionels or anything more threatening than bokoblins, which you guys have fought plenty of times, and it's like, yeah, these guys can go down quickly.
What's that thing? The green one in the front.
Those are shield bokoblins.
Okay.
The only game with shield bokoblins has a different model than Breath of the Wild, which is why they look different.
Ah, all right. I'd like to get a head count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10-ish.
Yep.
And then I'd like to scoot back to my friends.
All right.
I cannot scoot further.
Said friends can't even see when you show up.
Mhm.
Okay, is anyone doing anything obnoxious? Nani the fuck?
No.
I'm struggling here. Hold on. There we go.
All right then.
I tried to integrate you with the rest and ended up putting you on another page instead.
I'm
I
still
see
on the
how
map
it is.
layer.
Tika's just kind of keeping a lookout once in a while, looking back to the camp, and then being kind of fidgety because Tika can't sit still for long, and you guys know this at this point.
Mhm.
All right. How smart am I? Actually, I guess that'd be wisdom. So basically, when he goes, "Oh look, friends." Okay, so there's like 10 of them.
Oh, hi, where? You're here? Where are you?
Yeah, I'm over here. There's like 10 of them. There's no Linos. If we're gonna go, we should go now. I have no idea where the entrance is.
Okay, I mean, we can take those out really, really quickly at least.
Come on, scoot, scoot, scoot.
All right. I mean, if Mora's pushing to move quickly, Tika's getting up to her feet and ready to go.
We are totally cool with the not having Lionels to deal with.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Yep, let's go.
When Wolfie
How-
was still up in the area before, they said that there was a very, very faint smell of Big Kitty, but not very, very recent.
That's a good sign. That means you left. Let's go. Karu, how far away is the camp from where we are?
About half an hour.
Okay, let's get moving and try to. Do we see anything that can be used as cover as we go towards it?
There's bushes in this area, but very little. It's pretty open ground, and you're guessing that's probably why they made this like it was a perfect place to put a camp. Well, besides the fact that they're sitting right on top of a
Mm-hmm.
fairy fountain. But
Okay.
yeah, stealth is gonna be hard for some more than others.
You know, I did tell you guys that I was no good at stealth.
Yeah,
Not
but it's also
in
kind of
normal
difficult.
circumstances.
It's also kind of difficult to stealth when there's nothing to stealth around.
Mhm.
I mean, let's try and get closer at least. At some point, they'll see us and they might come towards us. And hey, if there's only 10 of them, we can take them out as they come to us.
Do we want to split up then? like spread out at least, so we can still see each other, but aren't clumped.
That would work.
Oh
Considering
man.
this is grassland, at least you have grasses cover. Like the grass probably reaches like 3 feet tall.
That's cute.
So I'd just have to kind of stoop down a bit, and then they wouldn't be able to see me at all. So I wouldn't have as much of a problem stealthing, at least visually.
Dargo could probably roll up and be mostly hidden.
What's that coming? It's a boulder. Oh.
Given Dargo's size, I think he's actually bigger than 3 feet when rolled up.
Oh,
Like, even if
probably,
he
but
gets- yeah.
it's less noticeable.
Can Dargo move slowly when he's in that form? Or do you guys just have to roll him?
I don't
He'd
think
be a-
I can roll slow.
He could be a rolling cover.
Mm,
Karu, no.
Y'all
Do
just go
we-
behind Dargo and slowly roll him towards the camp.
Do we want to spread out though? Because I mean, if we spread out
I
but just
think
remain
so.
invisible, okay.
Because that way, if they spot one of us, they haven't spotted every single one of us.
Yeah.
Mm.
Why
Okay.
don't we at least spread out a little and go towards them, but not spread out so far that if something happens to one of us, the others can't go help. Yeah, let's try at least be stealthy. But if we're spread out and they spot one person, they'll focus on that one person and not all the others, and then we can just deal with what happens.
I want to go with Rava.
Hey.
I would like to know where the lightning may or may not originate from.
Fair enough.
That's okay.
I can basically go on one of the edges because with if need be, Tika can fly, and Tika's faster than everyone else when she's flying.
Yeah.
So she
Okay.
can get to whoever needs support need be, and she also can attack from afar.
So you're all approaching from the south. Who's approaching from what direction, like spreading out?
I'll be the one farthest to the left, I guess.
So west?
Yeah.
I mean, I'd tell them that most of them are in. I guess most of them are in the middle. So.
Mm-hmm. Mavar and Rava are going together.
Yay!
Are you approaching from the west or south directly? East?
I guess who's gonna go up the middle. I guess maybe Dargo and Zed should go up the middle because there's that one. I saw a tall rock in the middle that maybe you can walk behind or something.
I'll form the head.
Okay, so the two possibly the two that have the most possibility of getting sighted are going to go from the south. That leaves Rava and Mavar to approach from the east.
East.
All right. Okay, so why don't you all roll some stealth checks?
Because my pen's busy dying.
Sorry, I was trying to help a guy not get doxxed by using duct tape. Still
Oh wait, hold on.
19.
That's not
Wow.
true. One more
God, I'm
moment.
so fucking disappointed. 10.
Yeah, oh my goodness. 5.
23.
I have a
So
plus
Tika's so
this wouldn't happen to be,
You have a +8 and you got a 10.
Can I just say, a bright blue bird trying to stealth in grass might not be the smartest thing.
Maybe you should have flown. Bright blue sky and all.
I mean, she should have. She's just a little terrified of flying right now.
All right.
Tika does have a poncho, but it's made by Rito, so it is as colorful as other Rito clothing. It is reversible, though. The other, if you reverse it, it's just a plain brown one. But brown won't help here either. But yeah, Rito clothing is bright and colorful. They like their
Mhm.
colors.
Mm-hmm. Well, they totally have seen us, like, ridiculously.
I mean,
Do you want the
at
average
least
of all three groups or something?
No, that's fine.
the average of my group is 6.
Yeah, all right.
The average of my group is like 9, maybe 10.
All right. Well, you guys fail to approach
12.
stealthily.
Sorry.
They are aware of you.
Mm-hmm. Well, fuck.
And oh god, what group rolled the lowest?
Oh,
Tika. As Tika is the first to be spotted, you notice that one of the bokoblins just grabs a horn and starts blowing it.
Yeah, with that, Tika's going to take the signal as, oh shit, they spotted her. Fuck this shit. She's going to try and speed up to snipe them. And she's going to take to the air.
Okay. All right. Well, I've placed you guys to the south of the map in the absolutely tiling grass section.
Mm-hmm.
Um, because, or else I didn't have enough space to put you all. And let's roll. Actually, you guys want a break before we go into initiative?
I mean, we
I
can
think
roll
that's
and then
a
go.
good idea.
Okay.
Sure.
I'm going to roll at least.
Yep. Roll
Just
for
Yep,
initiative,
same.
and then we'll go on break.
I have
Sounds
to
good.
refresh the page. I will roll after that.
All right. I'm just gonna put us on the screen then. Tune in a couple of minutes to see that. We'll be right back. And we're back.
Hello, everyone. And we have all rolled initiative. And Rava, you get first dibs as you hear in the distance a boop. That's the sound of a horn going off in the distance.
Is it?
Completely identical to the one in Breath of the Wild.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Yes.
I will go ahead and attack one of the closer ones. I'm gonna go for a nice long distance zap.
All right. That is a long distance zap.
It's
Let me
within
see.
range.
Actually, let me check.
I thought it was 120 feet. Or maybe it's 60.
I get 80 feet for my spark shower, so
Oh, no sneak strike, though.
no sneak strike. Yeah. All right. DC 16 deck save. Damn it.
That's an
All right.
18. That's an impressive 18.
How?
Fair enough.
They have a +1 to their decks? Wow.
All right. Arc of lightning streaks off across the field, but hits on a shield. Oh well.
All right, these guys are in a frenzy, but also really don't want to necessarily split out. So they're gonna hide behind this rock and wait for you to come closer. This one's up top. It really doesn't like the fact that you guys have lightning on your side. It's gonna go down and behind one of the prop wall shield things. Durgo.
I would like to come closer. Also, while I do that, Fungeon Master, from whom is this map?
This map is by 2 Minute Tabletop.
Excellent.
It's one of his free or pay what you want maps too, so both pieces are, by the way.
Shout out to 2 Minute Tabletop. I'm gonna move
Yeah.
60 feet, so that's a double move and a dash.
Fine.
Since I dashed, and I can come into contact with this guy, I am going to fucking punch him.
All right.
God, I love that feature. I mean, I guess I technically didn't move 10 feet in a straight. It's possible. Good.
You could have rolled around the rock.
Yeah. All right. Goron fists 27.
Yeah, that hits.
All right. 10 bludgeoning damage.
Oof. You send him almost flying backward with the force of your punch.
I missed playing Dargo. That's my turn.
All right, Zed.
Alright. I too am going to move closer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And I would like to power beam a dude. Let me make sure that they're in range. Oh yeah, they're definitely in range. The range is 60. Does this guy have any cover from me, Karu? Ah, sorry. Not on should others. This one.
Yeah, I'd say that one has probably what is it, half cover? So +2 to his AC.
And what about that one?
That one does not.
Okay, gonna go for that one.
Okay.
Oh, wait. Yeah. Just power beam.
hmm
Boop. 21.
Hits.
For 15 total slashing.
Nice. Your power beam hits him and he immediately goes down.
Cool. Then I do a real quick flourish and sheath my sword.
Nice. All right. This bokoblin has a target. He is going to cross his friends and get behind Dargo so that he can get some advantage. And then he's going to try and crush a rock. 19.
That hits.
All right. You take 5 bludgeoning damage as he hits you in the back.
That's cute.
I'm okay with that.
He's like, aha, I have hit the big rock. That did nothing, did it? Hum, hum. This guy's going to go around there behind the big rock so that the others can't hit him and also get advantage on Dargo because they're dastardly like that.
I have so many targets next turn.
And then completely miss his first
lol.
attack. 16. Does a 16 hit?
Yes.
Excellent. So take another 3 bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
Someday they will make their way through the tough skin of this.
Does Dargo not even have a ring around his token yet?
Basically, they're like, oh,
Amazing.
we've made mistakes.
Love it.
Turns out using a club against a rock is not as effective as they hoped. All right.
Oh no. That's a oh.
Well, this one's like, that looks like a party down there. I'm just gonna hit him from up here with my slingshot. That's a 22
Hit.
for 3 bludgeoning damage.
Wow, only 20 more of those and I'll be at 1 HP.
That can be arranged. Shield Bokoblin is going to take out his scimitar and go, yaha! 7.
No.
Awesome. You see his scimitar just like chink off of your body, and you're like, a bit more force, maybe. All right, Tika.
Tika's gonna start flying and turn on the ruler. She's gonna get about 30 feet up as she flies, and she's gonna go over here.
Okay.
So that's 6 squares up. I'll fix that.
So you're 15 feet above the guy at the top.
Actually, I'll go 1 more square up then. So I'm 20 feet above them.
Okay.
And then I'm going to take a shot at this one first.
All right. That's the one that's blowing the horn, by the way.
Oh, yeah. Awesome. Yeah, he's my first target. 23 to hit. Ah.
Sorry. 23 hits.
8 piercing damage.
All right.
And second attack. Ooh. That doesn't hit.
Nope. You go to attack, and he just ducks, and it goes flying over his head.
Well, he still has the horn, so I'm going to use some stamina points to take one more attack at him. Because I don't want the one with the horn blowing that horn anymore.
Okay.
16 to hit.
That hits.
7 piercing.
And with that, the horn blowing stops as he collapses to the ground, dead.
Good. And that's my turn.
Excellent. Mavar. No
All right.
one knows where you are.
It's true, not even me. By the way, my passive perception is 16. Do I see anything like running towards us or anything from the horn blowing?
Not from around, no.
Okay. Which ones look tougher, the blue ones or the red ones?
The
Like-
blue ones.
Based on what we fought, okay.
Yeah.
Then I'm gonna aim for this guy.
He is hiding behind the rock.
Ah. Do I have to see him? Damn. Alrighty. Is this one on top of or behind the rock?
He is behind the rock. Unfortunately, I just can't.
Alright. And let's see here. I guess I'll go with this one, so hopefully he just never gets to Dargo. Can I see him?
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
I just need to see him.
Yep, you can see him.
Alright. And he has not been hit yet?
Nope.
Alright, I would like to toll the dead at him.
Alrighty. That's wisdom. They're not very wise.
What the?
What the
Oh, right.
hell?
'Cause
Okay.
I'm level 8, that's why.
Well, he rolled a 16.
Yep.
Amazing, because they've got a -3 to their wisdom.
Oh, and I take invisibility off before I end my turn.
Hey. Amazing. All right, so this guy already has advantage, so he's going to go after Dargo with his scimitar and hopefully do. Nope.
Negative.
No.
Hopefully do nope.
Nope.
That sounds about right.
Yeah. All right, Rava, your turn again.
Alrighty. I'm good back here. Like well actually no. You know what? I'll get within 60 feet and then I'll target this one.
Okay.
Try and clear out the herd a little bit. And a javelin of lightning arcs towards them.
And
That's
misses.
a 10. Yep.
Mhm.
I'll bonus action call it back looking disgruntled.
All right, and I just closed the sheet. Why did I close the sheet? Don't close the sheet. All right. This guy was hiding. What's your ranged attack, mister? Your ranged attack is shit. Okay. He is going to peek out. Hey, Mavar, you're within range.
Does he think that I'm on his side?
No, he thinks you're freaky looking.
I mean, that's fair.
So freaky looking that he misses.
He goes, maybe I don't want to make that one mad. Never mind.
Yeah, he's like, you know what? Okay, bye.
An attempt was had.
It's like, nope, I'm getting out of here. All right, Dargo's Gary.
Come closer.
Yeah, he's not gonna come closer. He's gonna go up here and try to go after Tika.
That'll go well for you, buddy.
Yeah, super well.
That's cute.
Unfortunately, he does not have
Hmm.
advantage, and a 5 does not hit the bird in the sky. So Rock just goes
What?
sailing through and just falls to the ground.
Tika sticks out her tongue.
Dargo!
Hey, before I do my turn, I just need you all to know that I have been waiting for this exact moment for like
Ever.
5 sessions.
Don't worry, I've been waiting for it too. I can't wait to see that.
Oh my god, it's
All
gonna be
right,
great.
here we fucking go, boys. You see Dargo call back his hammer and fucking spin attack. Does a 15 hit them?
Is it one attack for?
I thought it was
Yeah,
for each.
it is one attack for all of them.
Oh.
Okay.
Are you
Yes,
reckless?
that
Oh,
hits all
never
of
mind.
them.
Yeah, it says make one melee attack roll with a weapon against all creatures within range of the spell, excluding yourself.
I mean, it makes sense since it's one movement.
Yeah.
Okay, so
So
that
that's
hits everyone.
16.
Okay,
Owie.
16. Really?
Splat.
Oh, it even removed my stamina points correctly. Thank
Yeah.
you to whoever set that up, which I'm gonna guess was either Pie or Karu.
Oh, I don't know shit about that.
Thank you,
Oh my
Karu.
god.
Yeah, it's probably me.
But that's
16.
Yes,
All right,
Joe?
well, you
Oh,
killed
good.
everything but the blue one.
neat.
This is the best day in history.
Hot damn, Garm.
Like I said, I've been waiting a while.
All right, Zed, your turn.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can't go over here and be behind it, right? Because there's rock.
Yeah, there is a rock between you and him.
Okay. So is he now cornered against that rock?
He's behind the rock. Like the rock was between you and him, but no, because he could go sideways.
I mean, he can certainly try.
I mean, yeah, that would be a bad idea, probably, but
Yeah. Well. How is a 23?
23 hits.
11. Slashing and fire. Ignore the 7 fire. And then I get to, if he's still alive, as a bonus action, do a regular one.
He is indeed still alive, barely holding on. He's like, can't kill the hits.
11 again.
He goes down. So double slash and
For some reason, this turn is going really quickly.
I wonder.
yeah,
Something
it's like
is about to show up.
Oh,
it's like
it is.
half of the enemies are dead.
It.
And then you guys hear a noise coming from the like tent like thing.
Yeah.
The figure comes out.
You hear a scared squawk from Tika.
The beast. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Look,
Okay.
I have my self-preservation skills.
Yes. Well, it also probably has a charge attack.
Does it? No, unfortunately, it does
Oh,
not.
well, that's I thought. Okay.
Matters on the level of it, probably.
Yeah, this is the weaker kind. This is the one with the orange fur. It is, however, going to see. It's going to spot Tethrin.
Tethrin.
Zedrin.
Rude.
You know, they sound the same.
I
All,
mean,
all your characters sound the same.
hey, they do not.
I mean, they kind of do.
Does an 18 hit Zedrin?
Absolutely no.
That's unfortunate. Okay.
No, it's unfortunate for him, not for me.
I mean, yes. Unfortunately, Power Beam is a cantrip, so you can only do one attack with that.
Sucks to be you.
Yeah, this guy is not going to go down there into the bowling pit, and is instead going to try and send a slingshot up at Tika.
Who dodges?
Isn't that like the exact same thing?
Yes,
Yeah,
it is.
It actually
Both
is.
sides. It is.
Wow. Wow.
Tika
Dude.
just looks down at them and is like, "You suck!
It's going to try that again.
You
Slightly
still
better.
suck!"
Still goes flying wide.
Oh my god.
Tika.
Lionel? Who are those things? Lionel? Who are those things? Uh, uh, uh. Those things can't hit. A Lionel can hit. Tika's going to aim at the Lionel.
Okay.
And draw its attention. Good job.
Mhm.
So first attack, 17,
Hits.
8 piercing. Second attack, 15.
Hits.
Really? Wow.
It's the weak one.
And then I'm going to spend some stamina points to make a third attack.
Hey, look, you got the ring to show.
20 to hit.
That hits.
8 more piercing damage.
Excellent.
So pew pew pew. As Tika's like, why is there Lionel here? Bummer. And done.
All right, Mavar.
I'd like to regret sticking a chip in my mouth.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Alrighty. I am so skilled.
Mm.
Alright.
Wow, everyone's going for the Lionel. I wonder why.
Because they scary.
Look,
Dargo.
clearly Dargo didn't need help.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Dargo killed
obviously.
everything else.
Hey, not
So-
everything.
And I'm not going all the way up there because I have a movement speed of 25. So
Yeah.
it's either go for the guy I can't see behind a rock or go for the giant beast. Oh god. Oh, can I do this at range? Whenever you... Yes!
Oh dear.
Okay, I'd like to show off one of the new things that I learned while contemplating life choices in the bottomless pit of the air temple.
What?
And you just see black lines come out of Mavar's hand. Whether or not they hit anything is gonna...
Ooh.
Is that
Yeah.
Scorching Ray turned necromantic?
Kind of. It's one of the homebrewed spells for...
Amazing. All 3 hit.
Alrighty. So,
28 damage.
So I'd like to do 28 damage. And
Yeah.
also, that did not take it out of magicness. But it doesn't matter because I feel like I'm missing text of this, but here's what I've got.
Oh.
I don't actually need to get
You-
all of them, but
Mhm.
that does 5 necrotic damage.
Uh, 5 more damage?
Yes.
Yep.
Excellent. Okay.
And if Mavar needed it, they would get 5 health back.
Oh no, it's not health, it's magic points.
Oh, what?
But
Well,
it only works
okay
on
then.
necrotic spells.
Well, okay then. So, are you just gonna continuously do that?
I don't know what you're talking about.
That's... Wow.
Mhm, mhm.
Okay, Rava.
All right. Yeah, Rava sees where the danger lies here.
Mhm,
She's
mhm.
gonna get up a lot closer, and she will not in range for her spears. Hey, can I insight check or something to figure out whether he's got any weak points?
Sure. Yeah, an insight works. Not that you can tell.
All right, I'll just You know what? I feel like launching lightning at things tends to help. So I'll do that.
Okay.
DC 16 deck save.
That was a 4.
Yeah, 7 lightning damage.
All right. Excellent. This scaredy cat does not want to go anywhere close to Dargo. So he's going to juke around the rock again. And the only thing he can see other than a big scary rock person who likes bowling with his friends is a scary, big scary fish person. So we'll go after the big scary fish person.
Willy, really?
An
Wow.
attempt was made. Yeah, let's not go down into the kill zone, says this bokoblin, and goes, I am helping by throwing rocks into the sky. 17.
Ooh.
It's getting better.
Yeah, that hits.
Excellent. Take a grand total of 2 bludgeoning damage.
Eh.
You just see it hit Tika's foot, and she notices it, looks down, looks at the Pokemon, it's like, oh, you can actually hit. That tickled. And then sticks her
Dargo.
tongue out.
Alright, be useful or kick ass. It's always a hard decision.
Kick ass.
Alright. I'm going to fucking dash into the
Yeah.
Lionel and smash him in the goddamn knee with the entire weight of a freaking Goron. 25.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, that hits.
4 to kill, 12 bludgeoning.
Rip.
All right.
And that's my turn.
Yeah, that hurt. All right, Zed. This guy is looking pretty rough.
Cool, cool, cool. I'm a green flame blade him. For 21.
Yep,
Ooh.
that hits.
Oh, I used the wrong one. I meant to do Master of Sword Hilt. Oops. Here. I mean, even better, but for damage sake. 14 damage to him.
Okay.
Then I'm going to use spell versatility to make an attack against him. Okay, that won't work. One won't work. And then I'll action surge to light him on fire again. Well, maybe not.
Maybe not. He just parries it with his huge longsword.
Oh, it's fine. I got him when it hurt.
Oh yes,
And
he's looking
made him fart a little bit of fire too.
quite injured.
Cool, cool, cool. Awesome. And that is me.
All right. It is the Lionel's turn, and first you see him move a hand, his offhand, just grabs something in his bag, pulls out a bottle,
Oh, you son of a bitch.
uncorks it, and swallows the glowing contents.
What? Was that a fairy?
Oh, it was.
Oh yes. And you see all the wounds you had done to him heal up.
All of them?
Yep. And then he just grins at both of you. And that's his turn. This blue bokoblin is going to try and keep shooting it.
No.
His friend.
He's like, you're right on top of me. All I have to do is aim up.
Oh, did he hit
Did
himself?
it land in his eye?
It hit his snout. It just hits him in the snout for 1 damage. Okay, Tika.
Tika's mad. She just saw this piece of shit do that. You know what? Fuck it. Tika's gonna fly over to this rock and grab 2 of the things you mentioned, Karu.
Oh my god, really?
What?
This guy just killed a fairy.
Okay,
Oh.
then.
Oh.
I don't know how these work, Karu, but Tika's going to activate the first one and take a shot at the Lionel.
Okay.
I didn't expect this, but you just killed a fairy. Tika's mad. 18 to hit.
That hits.
Okay, and I'm just going to roll the normal damage. I don't know how to do the damage on this or what it does. So,
Oh. I think Karu's gonna take care of that for you.
Yeah, I'll
Roll it where we can see it.
roll your damage.
come on. Oh, come on.
7.
7.
So 7 piercing damage. Roll another d6.
Okay. 5.
So that's 12 total damage. And okay, so you see him get hit by the first arrow and it sparks like electricity around him. He kind of tenses up but manages to not let the arrow's shock affect him.
Okay, well, I still have my second shot. So, fuck this shit. 27.
Oh, she
Yeah, that
mad.
hits.
10 piercing damage.
Wow.
Do you want me to roll the d6 again?
Yep.
6.
Oh, she
Holy
mad.
crap. Okay.
Oh
Damn
no.
it.
Yep, he manages to still not get locked up by the extra lightning effect, but still took 16 damage.
Yeah. Tika's just going to go up on top of the monolith now with the last of her flying and just yells, "That's what you get for eating a fairy!"
And yeah, so that you can add it to your sheet, like the lightning arrows do 1d6 lightning
On top of.
on top of the normal.
Okay. Sounds good. Thank you. I might have to grab the rest of those later. We'll see if Tika's adrenaline continues or if she realizes what she just used.
Uh-huh. All
I
right.
didn't expect that.
Mavar.
Alrighty then. I feel like we've forgotten about the 3 moblins, or
Nah.
sorry, the goblins.
That's
Just
like,
like
nah,
a little bit.
who cares
Um,
about that?
Also, no, I do not have the thing that doesn't let you heal. Sorry.
Tainted wounds, darn.
No, chill
And by
touch.
chill touch.
Oh.
Yeah, it's like the one necrotic cantrip I don't have. Alright, where did he pull that from? You said his bag?
He has a satchel like on his like hip, like where the top part melds into the lower part.
Amazing.
On his hip.
Yeah, on his hip. That's what I said. He just has 2 hips on the first set of hips.
On the humanoid set of hips.
Yeah.
That's not how...
Yeah. Yeah,
That's not even how horses work.
Horses have hips.
Yes, one set,
Yes,
But
he's a centaur,
Mm-hmm.
which is half horse.
right? And half human. He's got human hips and he's got horse hips. The satchel is on the human hips.
Mm-hmm. Either way, he's gonna shout that someone grab the satchel. Or basically take it away from him.
Mhm.
And no, I feel like that's not a good idea. Alright, well, we're gonna move closer, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And you know what? We're just gonna do that thing again. Because hopefully that'll hit. Uh, uh. 1, 2, 3.
Yep.
16 to 23. All right.
Get rigged.
30 damage.
Mm-hmm.
And you drain their magic, or nah?
Nah.
Okay. You have brought him down to bloodied again.
Clearly, all by myself.
Mm-hmm.
Stare.
Wait, really?
No.
Okay.
Tika also hurt him quite a bit.
Okay. Right. I didn't know if that was before.
Yeah, no,
scared.
that was in response to him healing.
Yeah, that's what I just.
Okay.
I'm
Anything
all
else?
smart and stuff. I'm looking on the done button on the wrong screen. That's why I couldn't find it.
All right, I would like to run up and I would like to slash that satchel off his hips with a cold shot.
Okay.
All
Stamina,
right.
stamina. Ooh.
All right.
24.
Yeah, you go
and
and
I have allies, so I do have sneak strike.
you do.
Fuck that satchel.
That.
All right, 20 damage to try and slash that off of him, please.
Yeah, that's gonna cut through the leather strap and hurt him a bit too. You were going more for cutting the satchels.
Satchel.
Yeah, I was definitely aiming more for that than for him.
Yeah, it cuts through, and then like at least like half of the damage does go into his flank, but the satchel falls to the ground.
Yeah, I would then like to grab up that satchel, bonus action to just wait. Yeah, I still have some movement. Bonus action to disengage, and then I'm gonna let me see. I should have 15. Yeah, I'm gonna dash 15
Okay.
or run 15 with
Yep.
that.
But if I was going to be
Bye.
honest, he expected it to be Zed.
I mean, so
And then
did
he just
I.
looks at Rafa and goes, okay.
That works too.
And Zed's just gonna be like, dang, those long legs. Because he wouldn't have been able to get it and run away.
All right, well, Rava, you're getting attacked from behind.
Ooh.
God damn these stupid. The only thing they can roll high on is their saves. Okay, well, this guy really doesn't like the fact that someone's now shooting lightning arrows. Lightning arrows are not good. Yeah, there's not much he can do though, besides try and, get closer and try again to hit you.
Nope.
Lol.
Could I have advantage?
No.
Dargo!
Hello. I would like to hit this man, this lion with repeatedly beast. Wait, is he actually a beast? Or is he technically a beast?
He
For a
is
month.
technically a giant.
Oh, so Lon would not be able to make a shield out of him.
No.
Thank you very much. I think I would be able to cut him in half and use like half of him to make half a shield.
That's fair. Or fit your entire body inside one of those horns. Anyway, I'm gonna beat him to death with a hammer now. So that's 20 and 12.
12 misses, 20 hits.
Alright, so that's 8 bludgeoning damage.
Excellent.
And that's my turn.
Zed, you have been freed of the need to get rid of a satchel.
Cool. And I'm gonna move into position to light hit. Oh. To light him on fire with advantage.
Mhm.
25
Hits.
for 8 damage, and then I get to, for a bonus action, 25.
Yep.
So he takes 15 damage.
Man, he just healed last turn and now he's in the same fucking spot.
Yeah, well, too bad.
He just lasted an extra turn. Maybe I should make the Lightning General show up.
Don't you dare. Also, that was a cute little squeak.
What? No, that was Earl.
Oh, still was a cute little
Right.
squeak.
So he has no way to heal himself, so he's just gonna longsword. You know, he's gonna go for the one that looks squishier, despite the fact of how bad an idea that is,
Mm,
and go after Zed, who
okay.
has the higher AC.
Okay.
But you know, tiny ass
That's cute.
Hylian.
That's cute.
How about a 23?
That's gonna get shielded, so no.
Okay. Yeah, see, this is what I meant with I'm gonna go for the tinier, easier target.
Don't you know it's harder to hit something that's smaller?
Apparently, he
I
just
think
wanted to
it's more
crush
he
you.
mistook with the whole, oh yeah, this guy uses magic.
Yeah, that. Well, he's using a sword, but yes,
I mean, it
did
could just
not.
be a magic sword.
That did not go great for him. This Bokoblin doesn't like where this is going.
Oh.
He's gonna start getting the fuck out of here.
Tika. Oh.
Tika.
You might...
So Tika had been readying a shot to go after this Lionel because she's still mad at him,
Mm-hmm.
and then sees someone trying to run away.
Mm-hmm.
Tika just flies up, basically gets in front of him, and is like, I don't think so, and is going to take shots. Fun fact here, don't try and run away when there's a Rito with a 60 fly speed.
Yeah.
18 to hit.
Yeah. Pretty sure that hits. I can't click on him because he's. Yes.
And 26 to hit.
That also hits.
11. So 7 and 11, 18 damage total.
All right. Well, he's wounded.
Yeah.
But not dead.
I mean, Tika will just be able to follow him next turn. It's not like he's going anywhere.
Unfortunately for him.
He can double move, sure. That's my fly speed.
Yeah. Horrifying. Mavar.
All right then, bye, Tika.
Hey, she's fast. She'll be back in a minute.
I'm sure they all have this handled. So we are just gonna go. Wait, did I want to be a melee? Fuck. Why don't I ever remember? Because I'm a ding dong dumbass. Alrighty. I'm gonna. No, that's a waste. Go back here. And I'm just gonna ding dong it at it.
Okay.
It is at full health.
Wisdom? Yes. 14. It tried its best. It failed.
It thought about it.
I thought about it. You leave it within an inch of its life.
And then I walk up to it.
All right, Rava.
No, I'd rather scare the crap out of it. It's funnier that way.
Yeah, let's see. I'm still in
Sorry?
range. So,
Okay.
I'm going to do a cold shot and throw a spear at him.
Okay. That hits.
Stab. All right, so it's 13 sneak strike and it's
Max for the piercing, right?
10 damage. So 23 damn.
Actually,
All
that
told,
would
Rava's good.
be 11, I think, because it's 5 plus 6. Yeah, 11. Great. How do you want to kill him?
Uh, I'm gonna throw a spear directly into his heart. Yay!
All right, so you aim your spear and just aim right for the middle of his chest. Well, not right for the middle, but and it pierces his heart, and he just like lets out a bellow of frustration as first his front feet collapse, and then he just like collapses to the side, dead.
Hell yeah. Rava's gonna continue backing up some more. And that's it.
Right, this bokoblin is scared shitless and is going to try and run away.
Boy. All right. Run away, you say?
They did not disengage.
Alrighty.
Oh dear.
Can I use... So I have Warcaster,
Correct.
and here's the text for it.
Rip.
So it says, when a hostile creature's movement provokes an opportunity attack, you can use your reaction to cast a spell rather than making an opportunity attack. The spell must have a casting time of 1 action and must only target that creature.
Correct.
I have questions about Withering Ray.
That can target many creatures. Can you like, or do all 3 of them have to hit the same creature?
One or several.
Okay, so that would not qualify for your opportunity spell.
Okay. Just checking. I'm just gonna assume it's dumb and try and pull the dead at it then.
Okay. I mean, it is dumb. It is pretty dumb. And despite its best efforts,
Which were pretty good.
really high, its -3 means that it's dead. It just gets like 2 steps away, and then it just hears bing bong in its head, and it just collapses to the ground, holding his head and then curling up and dying.
Is someone at the door splat?
Excellent. Well, that one's dead. So this is the last one. Nope, not the last one alive. Well, the last one in the camp, and he is also going to book it in yet another direction.
Dumb.
He's 2 squares off the map. Because the map kind of doesn't go that far. Dargo.
Those fuckers are fast.
They are pretty fast.
Hey, look. Exactly 60 feet.
He's 2 squares away from that spot.
Aww. I'd like to sit there and be sad.
Okay. I'm gonna move all of you down so that we can have like more map. Oh god, what did I do?
What up, show? I just dashed, my man.
Double move.
Yeah. 2.
I mean, I had forgotten about that, don't get me wrong. But... and that's my turn. This is the goofiest shit in the world.
Slide to the left.
Okay.
Does it feel like the slab's getting farther away to anybody else?
I think it's a giant great fairy thing illusion.
A lot
It's
of things
okay.
are happening all at once.
There. We made it. Now things make sense. Okay.
All right.
there's a night mode of this of the goblin one of the slap map,
Right.
which I had used originally because I thought you guys would wait until they're all sleeping. But
Nope. Anyhow.
luckily, this map has two versions, light and dark. Okay, said
Oh, I don't have advantage on it, so just a 14
14 hits. Unfortunately for this poor gobbo.
for 12.
Oh, gobbo. Well, he's definitely a goblin. 12. Okay, he's not dead somehow.
It's okay. Dargo will get him before he gets. Well, no, not Dargo, but somebody will.
Wow.
Probably. Okay.
Oh, wait, hold on. I get to make a melee or not? Oh wait, is it a melee or is it just an attack? 1 second. Oh, ha 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 ha. Lol. So, spell versatility allows me to either make one weapon attack or take the dash action.
Fascinating. Okay. Yep. An attempt was made to flee. It was made too late. All right. You're done? This guy's not in melee. He's just gonna run 60 feet away. That's 30, but you know, it doesn't matter because Tika is going next and Tika can fly 60 feet.
Yeah, so she basically keeps up with him. They're 60 feet away, so 30 more from where these squares
Mhm.
are.
Yeah.
Pew. 19.
Yeah, that hits.
Come on. I hit the button. 9 piercing.
It is still up.
12 to hit.
Misses.
Oh my god.
Your first attack hits him and he like stumbles and you were expecting him to keep running, so you miss the second shot because you like it goes wide because he like stopped for a bit. And then he just like gets back up to his feet and just like running away.
Yeah, Tika's just gonna keep up with him. I'm not gonna waste more stamina right now, and I can catch up to the group really easily.
Okay. Mavar.
All right. In all this fighting, did I see? Wait, no, I did see because the Lionel came out of one of the
Mhm.
tents. So Tiga's got that handled. I have 3 more squares of movement, and I'd like to poke my head in. And
Okay.
what do I see?
Give me 1 second while I prepare the next scene for your arrival. Ooh, I suddenly got really dizzy. Where's Mavar? Mavar, get on. There we go. You see a cave winding deeper. No lights.
What the fuck?
What?
Because I expected it to be a house.
Yeah, no, you pass by the like tent part and there's an entrance, and passing through that entrance you realize that it was they had built like the that thing around the entrance to a cave.
Huh. That's interesting. All right, so
And you said you had 3 squares left.
1, 2, 3, and I.
You
did
see
not plan for
from
this is what.
yeah. As you look forward, you notice that it seems to curve towards like inwards. And also that there's a one cave-like space here that seems to have like a large nest-like place, and it looks like something large and horsey was living there.
Oh, okay. All right. I can definitely make that. I can also make poor decisions. Right?
Always.
Right. Also, I don't think that took off the magic points. No, it did. Okay. Really? Fucking walls. It's a maze down here! This place sucks!
Yeah, you look around the corner and see that it slopes downwards and there's like natural staircase going downwards. But you don't see where it leads. Right, so back to overhead map.
Yeah, Robbie's just gonna.
You are super quiet.
Sorry, Robbie's just gonna follow. So she gets as far. She's not really running, so she just gets up to there, and that's it for her.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what it sounds like, Talani.
Let me try that. Nope. Okay.
This guy does not think he can escape the two of you. So he is going to try desperately to hit Zed.
No,
And
where are you
failed.
aiming that?
You know, it's kind of like that thing where people just like flail a weapon in your general direction while looking completely in another direction. That's about what it looks like.
Is that something that happens to you a lot? Okay, I'm gonna hit this guy with a hammer.
Just gonna say, you've never seen Karu play Guild Wars, have you?
That's true.
What?
24. 12
hits.
bludgeoning damage.
Okay. You make paste of him.
I will use my final 5 feet of movement to go there. And then I will end my turn.
Okay. Well, Zed, you just saw this guy try to weakly attack you and then get completely swatted by Dargo. You're muted.
Random side note: did you roll to see if any of these dropped hearts?
I did not. I completely forgot that that's a thing.
I mean, not like we needed it. However,
yeah, that's true. Hey, look, that one dropped a heart.
I'll take
Dargo's taken a few. I was gonna say.
Oh, okay. Dargo's fine. Go ahead. I don't need it. I was just being a brat. Pika looks like, well, Pika's all the way over that way. I can't get to her.
Yeah,
Tika's
she's
so fucking far away right now.
so far away.
5, 6. 1. I'll just be like, come on, Dargo. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And that is my turn.
All right, Blue, continue. No, you know what? You hit it so badly there that he's just gonna like stop, catch his breath, grab his slingshot, and is like, ah! 19.
Oh my goodness! Wow.
I am going to use my deflection fighting style to pose disadvantage on that attack.
Just shoot it out of the air.
You brat. So it's like final aim. It's just like aim, wait for the right moment. Let's loose. And he's like, yes, I'm gonna hit. And you just like flap your wings, and the wind of the flap just makes it. And he's just like, not even fair.
That really isn't
Is he
even
still
fair.
gonna try and run?
No, he looks kind of defeated now.
Tika feels slightly bad at this, but not that bad. 6 piercing.
Yeah, and he goes down.
Then Tika flies down to collect some arrows.
Okay. Is there anyone? No, that's it.
That was the last one.
That was the last one.
But I gotta collect some arrows.
You do. What are the rest of you doing? Going inside the cave?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, Dargo's a bit behind, but so Zed and
Block.
Rava.
I see a black map.
Yes, that's because your tokens are not on the map yet. Give me a second. Where's Rava? All right, so Zed, Rava, you go inside the tent and, like Mavar, realize that this goes into a cave.
Oh, that sucks. All right.
Mavar, you've had like maybe 6 seconds before they got in. What were you doing?
Dashing.
Dashing through the snow?
Hey.
No. Fuck you.
Stop.
Well,
Because
I mean, that was the end of my dash.
yeah, that's nice. Because as you get there, someone's waiting for you.
Uh-oh.
And you hear, "Aye!"
Oh no.
That's a 21 to hit
Oh no.
That's gonna hit.
for 22 piercing damage.
That's not very nice.
How does he even fit in there?
Barely is probably the answer.
Well, Mavar knows how he fits.
Uh-oh.
Poorly.
Where was the part where Mavar was wrong?
Well, Mavar just goes down the stairs, disappears around a corner, and realizes that this cave opens up into a very large area with what looks to be a fountain of water in the middle. And
Great.
also moblins.
Awesome. Well, that's...
We have 20 minutes. I think we're gonna end it there for now.
Yeah.
Dargo probably will be at the entrance to this, and Tika's off way far away outside. But yes, that's where we'll end today's session. I know it's a bit short, but some of us have early days tomorrow, so we had to make it a shorter session. Thanks for watching, guys. Thanks to Roll20 for the sponsorship, and tune in on Friday for more Dungeon of the Mad Mage.
Woo! Thank you for watching.
Praise the slab.
Hey, Garm, add that to quote bot.
Yeah, I'll do that. All right. Good night, everybody.
Night.
Later.